Hey guys, so it's coming up on the end of the year. It's the end of November now. When this comes out, it'll probably be the end of December. And so I thought I would talk about some of my 2022 goals. So I've always been like one of those kind of people, well, not last year, but the years before that, who've made like mood boards, who've always made like these really big goals about what I want to do, how I want to like change my life. And there are things I've never actively done. This past year, I don't think I had any like one goal that I wanted to do. And so I didn't really think about it when like the mid-year hit and I was kind of like, oh wow, I haven't done anything this year. And that kind of like got in my mind and kind of made me get off my butt, quit my job, and travel. So now I'm here in London at the end of the year. It's been about 5 months since I made that decision to travel. Since June. Yeah, it's been almost 6 months that I wanted to travel and kind of explore and not just settle in my life, but be able to actively move around and kind of see a bit more of what there is to experience. And so I have written down kind of some of my general goals for 2022, and I thought I would talk about them because I've taken time this past year and kind of reflected on who I am and where I want to be and what I want to focus on and kind of what are my needs now and what do I think they're going to be in the future. And some of these goals are kind of general. I'm not just making goals anymore. I'm making things I'm looking forward to. So I don't want these to be things that I think are a goal, that are things that I have to work, that are things that are out of my reach, basically. I want to make them things to look forward to doing instead of a goal that just needs to be checked off. So I want to make these more enjoyable instead of things that I feel like I need to do. I kind of have different sections about how I want to like live differently in 2022. So I had a video, I think probably that came out in this past month, talking about how I want to change my YouTube style, because right now I basically just do videos that handle one topic and they're usually a couple minutes. They don't usually go over 15-20 minutes where I talk about books or travel or maybe school. But I kind of want to change my YouTube style and I want to go into posting differently, because now I think I post and have a video out about every 2 days. But instead of doing that, I kind of want to put more attention and create longer, more vlog-like videos instead of me just sitting and talking straight to the camera. But maybe like vlog more as I do activities. So for my YouTube, I want to have like adulting diaries, which those are all over YouTube, and I always really like watching them. They feel very calming. And I feel like if I would do like adulting diaries, then it would keep me accountable to stick to my goals for the year. So instead of having a video of like a writing update, you would see me actively writing. Instead of having a video about me talking about like new recipes or like me cooking somewhere, it would be me actually cooking and keeping me kind of honest with my goals and things I want to do. And then I want to start a podcast, which I don't know how I would do that. I don't know if I can like record me talking through a video for the podcast and then separate the audio and upload it through like Anchor, or if I have to just record and then maybe just have the audio put to like a title screen on YouTube. But I kind of want to have a podcast where I already have like the general idea. It's called The Wannabe Academic, where I kind of talk about different themes that I find interesting. So like maritime history and the relationships between men and women, or men and men on like maritime history in like the 1800s, or like fast fashion, but also cross-cultural fashion. So why are sizes different in different places? why are those things kind of detrimental to the mental health of people who kind of are transplants. And then I have another one. So the Adulting Diaries, I would want those to come out like every week, and I would want them to be like 35-40 minutes long, and I would want them to be more like cinematic. So like Damon Dominique has his kind of channel that's so well edited, so well produced by him, with music and cut screens and just kind of his personality. You feel it. And I kind of want to put more personality and effort into my videos. So I would want those to come out every week, which means I would have to be more actively filming in the week, but also spend more time thinking about editing and kind of music scores and transitions. So that's actually something I'm excited for. The podcast, I would want that to come out every 2 weeks because I'd have to do research and then writing. And then I kind of want to start doing maybe like a short series and get into screenwriting. So I have this screenwriting idea called Pierre and Simone. And so basically it would follow this woman who rents an apartment, but it's haunted by this ghost named Pierre. And basically it's like a haunted cooking show. And I want to have this written down by the time I leave England and working on it. So that way, while I'm in Sweden and I have like a kitchen that's the same for a month, I can film it and then edit it, and then in January have it come out every 2 weeks, kind of like a TV show. I think that would be fun because I've always like wanted to do like a short web series, and I feel like this would be a good way for me to do that. Then I have, I want to publish a book. So if you watch my writing updates, you see that I've been actively like working on novels and short stories and novellas. So I kind of want to get like one book down, finished by the end of 2021. So that way by 2022 starts, I could enter into the publishing scene. So that is one of my goals, publish a book. And I've always wanted to be a writer, so that's kind of like a goal of cementing that publicly. Then kind of things I'm looking forward to for like TV and movies. Stranger Things season 4 comes out. I'm excited for that. Then we have like the Disney Marvel movies. I love Disney and Marvel. I know it's kind of taken over the film industry at this point. And looking at this list, I can definitely see that. So we're getting Spider-Man comes out at around Christmas time, but I probably won't watch it until January back in the States. Then we have Doctor Strange, Thor 4, Black Panther, The Marvels, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3 all coming out in 2022. So those are all movies that I'm looking forward to seeing. And then for books, there's a lot of really good and interesting books coming out this year. Hanya Yanagihara's new book is coming out. And if you guys know me, you know I love Hanya Yanagihara. This book changed my life, and I'm still seeing how this book affects me. But I'm really excited for that one, and I think I'm going to pre-order it so it's there in the States when I get home and I can pick up reading it. Then I have, I just have like a bunch of books I'm looking forward to reading. Either Or by Elif Bettman, Crosswords by Jonathan, I think that's his Franzen, The Things We've Seen by Augustin Ferdinand Malo, the books of Jacob Olga, Oh William, Every Child is Beautiful When Born. Just a bunch of books that I'm excited to come out. I want to keep up with contemporary fiction novels, so I want to be actively reading new books. And so that's kind of what I've covered on this page. But I've also want to so those are kind of like writing goals, creative goals, things I want to consume. And then I think I might start going back to school and maybe get another degree. I applied for a PhD program in English at Purdue, and I don't know if that's something I would actively want to do, because I would be at that place for 6 to 8 years, and that's a long time to kind of be settled in one place. I applied for a paralegal program in California, And so these are all just kind of like general things that I'm thinking about doing. If I get accepted or not, it's not going to really affect my mood. I'm just kind of keeping my options open to kind of see where I want to end up, because I'm 23. I don't know what I really want to do with my life, and I'm kind of figuring that out. Another thing I want to do in 2022 is I want to have a home base. So right now I have my suitcase and a backpack, and that's basically all I've had for the past 6 months of travel. And I enjoy traveling. I enjoy seeing different places, but I kind of want to have a place to call my own. I want to have my own either apartment or house, and I don't want to like be worried about having to move every couple weeks. I don't want to have to like worry about other people's pets, other people's homes, because that's something that does kind of stress me out. So I kind of want to settle somewhere. And so if I would get accepted to one of those like academic programs and then decide to go there to study, I would move to those places. So that would kind of affect where I would live permanently. But I think Seattle or Portland or Santa Monica or Santa Rosa would be really nice places to live, because I haven't really lived on the West Coast before. I've lived mostly on the East Coast and Hawaii, so I feel like it would be kind of a great way to explore somewhere else. And I feel like I would do good in those places. I kind of just want to live somewhere near the water. The times when I haven't been able to like go near water on my travels has been like the saddest times for me. So that is something to keep in mind for my future kind of life. And yeah, I think those are my 2022 goals right now. Who knows how they'll change, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a nice year, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.